Hey, this is Andy, AR Engineering. I'm going to do a short video here showing the 632 General Motors crate engine with the intake manifold off and have a valve cover removed too. So with the intake off, you can see the big ports, obviously symmetrical ports, and they're O-ringed. So that really makes it easy to remove and replace the intake manifold. Also, with the upper intake manifold off, you can see the lower intake manifold here, which is the wet manifold, has the water crossover, and then in the valley it has the coil packs. And the lower manifold blocks off the valley plate. And you have some sending units here for coolant temp, as well as some plugs so a person could access that crossover for some other purpose if needed. And on these engines, there is no hole for a distributor, as you can tell in the back of the block. It's just solid. There's a small little drive mechanism inside the valley that drives the oil pump, but there's no provision for a distributor since these are coil on plug and everything is, all the timing is controlled through the computer. We've talked about the rocker arms before, but just give you another shot of them here. You can see their individual shaft mount, intake and exhaust, 1.8 ratio. Very nice setup, very stable. I have the intake manifold sitting here on the bench. We can take a quick look at it. Cast, single 4-barrel, Dominator flange, big open plenum, very large openings for the runners. The mount on the back here is for the T-map sensor. That's the temperature and manifold air pressure sensor. Along the rails here, you can see the 4 holes for the injectors, and then there's bosses on the runners for another set of injectors or for nitrous, whatever a person would want to do. This intake's a big intake. It's 8 inches tall from the bent surface, so definitely going to be required some sort of hood clearance with this intake. It's very tall. Should make a lot of power. I would think a person could use this intake even with a carburetor by plugging the injector holes, just bolting a 4500 Dominator on here. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. It looks like a very well-designed intake manifold. So if somebody wanted to build one of these motors with a distributor and a carb, I think they could. Anyway, that's it for now. As we get further and further into this intake, or into this engine, we'll continue to shoot videos and post them. Thanks.